Have you ever been in any situation where somebody gave you all the attention, this person loved you? Have you ever been in any situation where you met someone that showed you love? This person was so nice to you, this person loved you. This person was a good friend, they listened, they were nice, they did everything a good person would do, but you never dated. And now you find it hard to even move on from that situationship. But if you guys never dated, they didn't ask you out and they didn't even tell you what the whole attachment was. And now you can't even stop thinking about that person. Let me tell you something about this. You don't love them. You don't actually love them. What you love is the idea of them. Let me explain this in this video. When somebody meets a person, which for the very first time, this person actually showed them what love really was. This person gave them so much attention. This person gave them time. This person showed them what love truly was. They get attached not to the person, but to the idea of who they are with that person. Now, this explains why you can't just stop thinking about them. You never dated, they didn't even ask you out, but you can't stop thinking about them. I had my own experience when I was in uni. There was a guy that I really liked. He was a very nice person. He asked good questions. He was a good friend, but he didn't ask me out. And after school, it was like we never even knew ourselves. And I figured out that even so many years later, I couldn't stop thinking about this person. And I just got to realize that I really didn't miss them. I miss who I was with them. I miss the opportunities. I miss who I was. And now can't stop thinking about what the possibilities would have been. If somebody shows you so much attention, so much love, so much care, you may think, oh, you love this person, but you don't. And I realized that I really didn't like him. Not that I don't like him, but I didn't love him. I only loved how he treated me. And that's because when the brain finds something they have not gotten before, they crave for more of that. I started craving for the attention. I started craving for the time, for everything I was with him. And the worst part of everything is this person never asked me out. So why can't I even move on? I mean, we never dated. But here's what I learned. I learned that when you have kind of entanglement or a situationship with a person and that was not defined, the brain can't move on easily because there was no beginning. The brain is still open. It's just like when you open a tab and you have not closed that tab. You can imagine you will still go on and meet that open tab unless you close it. And that's exactly how the brain works. When you open a chapter or when you open something and the brain just keeps looking for a way to close it. And this is why it's like this. This person didn't ask you out. This person didn't date you. They didn't even ask you to be my girlfriend. So you're just wondering, your brain can't come to a reasonable conclusion. Why did it all end like that? Didn't they like me? Or maybe I should have just asked them out. What really happened? Did I say something bad that made them leave? And this is all the questions your brain just keeps repeating because it can't find any reasonable explanation to why it all ended this way. But I really want to tell you in this video that you really have to move on. It's not going to be easy because this even hurts more than heartbreak. It's not going to be easy. Moving on from somebody that you hoped a future with. Maybe you haven't dated them in your dreamland, maybe you got married in your imagination, but moving on isn't so easy. But you need to understand that the right person won't leave you guessing, the right person won't in a state of confusion. I mean, we really have to move past that. And remember, you don't miss them, you only miss the idea of them. You miss the love, you miss the attention, and that is what you crave. So if you love this video and you watched till the end, please also like, follow me for more content like this, and I'll see you in my next one.